Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the rolling programme. Welcome to week 2 of the rolling programme, everyone. So what we're going to be going through this evening, and we're going to be relating a lot of it to this, we're literally 6 weeks away from Christmas, and how we can get the products, get our customers into shopping mode, basically, with looking at the Forever range as opposed to them going out to look, at the high street, and we can relate basically getting people looking at our products as opposed to going to the high street, as I said, but also relating it, the different activities that we're also doing in our everyday weekly activity, but relating that to Christmas as well. So all about retailing, obviously becoming your own best customer, different methods of retailing. We're going to into some different details tonight about different methods and some extra methods. The power of 20 gel drinkers, retailing the C9, and then looking after those customers. And one of the things that I'm going to go through tonight is perhaps we have got customers who we've had in the past who haven't ordered from us, or we've maybe not followed up with them, or whatever, for whatever reason we've lost customers. I've got a great script from Phil Jones, from the Phil Jones program, about following those customers up and how you can getting those customers back on board again. So retailing, becoming your best customer. So I've always, from very, very early days in the business, I've used a lot of the products. I probably take about 8 different supplements a day. I use the makeup. I use all the full Sonia range. There isn't any real products that I haven't actually used in the Forever range, and that's so. Hence, the products I use are the products that I talk to people passionately about them. Because from when I first looked at business and I was taking supplements, and why would I then go to Boots to buy the supplements? Why would I go to Sainsbury's to buy Fairy Liquid? Why would I go to Superdrug or Tesco's to buy other products? So I've always transferred my spending from the supermarkets, from the high street, to my own business. And that in that way, then I've basically recommended the products with real passion and integrity, because I use them myself. And it's always helped me from day one to achieve my 4cc. So it's really, really important. So just to remember, don't just keep to the products that you've got in your initial Forever Business Owner pack. You need to, every time you place an order, it's really important to actually expand on the products that you're already using. So even in the beginning, even if you just add one new product every time you place an order, you're adding to the range that you're actually using. And as an example here, as I said, I've always used the MPD ever since I've started. And, these are the list here of the different ways you can use the MPD. It's absolutely fantastic. I know Deb's in the team. She's actually got some brand new customers, quite a few brand new customers, from really focusing on putting the MPD into her baskets and putting the MPD absolutely everywhere. She's talking to people about it, and she's got quite a few new customers who are now using the MPD. And there's lots of different reasons there, different ways there you can use it. I use it for absolutely everything. It goes in my car as a screen wash. I do put the winter screen wash in it in the winter as well, just to add to it. But the MPD is brilliant to actually clean the windscreen. Bathrooms, always fantastic cleaning. Worktops, it's just fantastic for floors. You can, if you use it in the dishwasher, use it very, very well, we use it very, very sparingly anyway. But literally, the best way to use it in the dishwasher is just to literally dip a knife into the tub of the MPD, and then put that into your dishwasher, and then that's literally enough. That's all you need. So don't use any more than that, otherwise you will have it all over your kitchen floor. It's fantastic as a pet shampoo. I know Karen uses that a lot with her pets. Clothes wash, it always goes into my washing machine, washing the clothes, hand washing clothes as well. Appliance cleaner, absolutely everything. I even use it to clean my patio floor as well. So there's so many different uses. It just replaces absolutely everything that's under the kitchen sink. The only extra thing that I use is bleach for the loo. And, that's all. You can use the MPD for absolutely everything else. So first of all, we're going to go into detail about launches. Now, there's a picture there of a launch that was in Joe's team. This is last Christmas. And it's really, it's a fantastic way at the moment of, you don't need to necessarily call it a launch. As Joe said in her brilliant live webinar, live Facebook this week on the lifestyle group, it's to change the name now to Christmas shopping evening, or just a shopping evening, because everybody's in Christmas shopping mode. And, you know, it's so important to get these into your diaries over the next 2 to 3 weeks when people are in Christmas shopping mode. You know, if you call it a launch, then they think, you know, that you know, that you might get excuses about not coming, etc. But if you're calling it a Christmas shopping evening, absolutely everybody is in Christmas shopping mode at the moment. So it's, you know, change the name for the time being, and then, you know, you can even change the name after Christmas into shopping evenings, or, you know, just be creative. It doesn't necessarily have to be called a launch, because not everybody actually wants a launch in the very early days of their business. You know, it's about getting the products in front of people and making it really exciting. And so, you know, as well, also, it's for a brand new person, it's a training, so they're learning about the product range. It's a quick, fun, simple and duplicatable way of introducing the products to new people. It helps new people start earning, obviously, profit from day one, so they can start to get the money back from their pack. And it does help start to build your 20 gel drinkers, which Joe's going to go through at the end of this evening. So, and it's also obviously getting the business and the products in front of new people and helps you start to build your team. But don't wait on having these events straight away from, you know, it might be a couple of weeks if it's a new person in your business to actually get dates into the diary. So you start straight away getting the products in front of brand new people and having like what we call like little mini launches. So you get the products in front of friends, brand new few people, family, get people around for coffee, have a glass of wine. Don't just wait for that big launch dates. And it's about making sure that you're showing and telling about these products straight away. So when you're inviting people to these shopping evenings or launches, you know, absolutely everybody is really to you know, who do you think you're going to invite? So family, friends, colleagues, neighbours. You know, you can have a work one. You can have, if you're at work, and you can perhaps all get together in the lunch hour, or if you're going to the gym, you can start to invite people at the gym that you're close to. You know, it's about being creative as to who you're going to invite, and it's really important to start with to actually pick up the phone and invite people on a one-to-one basis. So you're actually speaking to them initially. Give people 7 to 10 days notice. You know, at the moment people's diaries are filling up, so you need to give people notice. So you need to get a couple of dates in the diary so that you can offer them 2 dates. So you're going to start off with picking the phone up and inviting them by the phone, and then you're going to follow that up with a written invite. So you can make that, you can actually get the invites you can see there on the bottom right hand side, or you can be, again, you can be creative and do some Christmas invitations. You know, it's about, you know, just gearing it to you personally. Make sure, obviously, it's people that you don't know, that you are precise with time and directions. So you're picking the phone up. So what are you going to actually say? So, hi Chris, how are you? Have you got a second? What are you doing on Thursday night, Thursday evening? Or you could say, if it's, you know, it might be creative, you might be having a coffee morning, so it could be Friday morning, nothing. Great, I'm having a few friends around for a glass of wine, some drinks and some nibbles as I'm launching my new business. Or it could be I'm having a few friends round for a glass of wine, some nibbles for a little bit of Christmas shopping. I'm really excited about it and would love you to be there. Will you please come round and support me? It'll be a bum on seat. If you can bring a friend, that would be absolutely fantastic. So always invite them to bring a friend. So invite people personally, then pick up the phone, talk to them. So if you've got their number, if not, then you know that you can leave them a Facebook message, but don't create an event on Facebook because it really doesn't work. What you can do on Facebook, and I've seen a lot of people doing this recently over the last week or so, people are creating online shopping events for Christmas. So again, if you're part of the Phil Jones program, and you can look at literally today's task, and it's a fantastic webinar on creating an online event for Christmas shopping. And it goes through, the lady that who's done it with is called Helen, and it's in detail by in real detail, step by step, exactly how to set up a launch, and then you can take pictures of your packages. So it's best to actually create little bundles of packages, and then you can take pictures of them, and then you can put that into your shopping event. But I really recommend everybody watch the webinar that he's put up on the Phil Jones program today. It's literally today's task, day 13. It's called Special Project. It's fantastic, it really is. And if you're not part of the Phil Jones program, then just message me, and perhaps I can do a share with you so that you can have a look at it. But it's really fun. It's a great way, some great tips in there. So the fortune is in the follow-up, so make sure that you're following up so that you know exactly how many people are coming. So call the guests the evening before. So really looking forward to seeing you tomorrow evening at my shopping event, my Christmas shopping event, or you know, if it is a launch, my launch. Just confirming all the details with you. So on the night, what you're going to be needing is, don't necessarily need to use a product presenter. We have got some new slides, which is more like just prompting scripts rather than actually showing the slides. So again, if you haven't seen those, then either message me or Joe or Sheila, and we can get those across to you by email. But they're more like prompting scripts now. It's not necessarily showing the presenter. Make sure you've got your order forms, so you can create your own if you're putting some little packages, to little bundles of products for Christmas together, or you've got the product order forms in your business owner pack and the customer order forms in there as well. You need to make sure you've got enough product brochures for the evening, so you get 5 in your pack, so you may well need to get a few more of those. And again, you can get the Christmas brochures at the moment. Make sure you've got your receipt book, and make sure that you've got quite a few of those filled out. For as many people who are coming, make sure you've got those filled out with your details at the top, so it's going to save time on the evening. You can have the Martin Lewis DVD playing as people arrive. That's a really good one. You just download that from YouTube. Make sure you've got enough pens for people to fill out their order forms and the questionnaires. Make sure you've got your prize draw questionnaires there. Make sure you've got all the gels chilled and you've got enough shot glasses. Make sure you've got your baskets ready so that the first person who ticks that they'd like to have a trial pack of products can go away with that pack on the evening. You can have music playing as people arrive, or as I said, you can play the Martin Lewis DVD, or you can have some Christmas music playing. You know, you just need to gear it as to how the evening you plan the evening to be. Make sure you've got refreshments. Don't go overboard with refreshments. Great idea at the moment is you could do some prosecco, and you could actually squirt some juice into it. Or if you're not having drinks, then you could be making up some of the aloe blossom tea. You know, again, just gear it to what you're actually doing. And if it's in the daytime or in the evening, it doesn't matter when. You could little nibbles could be some of the fast break bars or the Pro X bars. You could chop some of those up so people can try those as well. You know, there's lots of different ideas. You need to be creative with this. So on the evening, you need to make sure that you relax and to build a rapport. Make sure you're chatting with all the guests as they arrive. It's got to be informal. You know, this isn't a hard selling situation. It's unpressurized. You're inviting people round. Firstly, obviously, to look at what your business, what you just started, or if you've been in the business a while, like I'm helping Deb tomorrow evening. She's having a pamper evening. We're gearing it all towards Christmas, and you know, so it's not about hard selling or anything. It's not, you know, these are customers that she's already got, some new people as well. But there's no hard sell. We're just going to have a fun evening. We're going to have a glass of prosecco. She's going to be chopping up some of the fast break bars and some little other nibbles for Christmas. And it's all about making it informal. Make sure you thank everyone for coming and create the context for the evening. And then obviously you're going to share your stories. Doesn't matter whatever the evening or day event is, it's really good to start off with your story, why you started your forever business. And then you're going to be passing the products around and giving some testimonials. And it's all about having fun and sharing the excitement. So the new business owner introduces the evening. So if this is for a brand new person, so the new business is going to welcome the guests, and it could be that your sponsor is there, or you could be doing it through Skype. Again, it depends on where each of you live. If it's not a brand new evening for someone, then you don't need to necessarily introduce somebody else as being there as your sponsor. You just got to make it relative. So if it is a new person, then the experienced business owner will then either do the launch through if they're there, or using or going through Skype. So again, it's about just gearing it individually as to whether you're close to each other or not. If it's just you on your own and you're having an evening, a Christmas shopping evening, then you're just going to introduce it yourself. And then but you still need to start off by telling your story and start to hand around the products one by one. If it's a shopping evening, then I'm going to go through some different bundles shortly where you can introduce the products as Christmas presents to people. And as you're passing the products around, it's about sharing the stories. Facts tell and stories sell. Make sure that you don't make medical claims. Obviously, in a launch situation, you don't need to necessarily worry about making claims. For example, you can definitely use words like eczema, psoriasis, heat lotion for arthritis. You can make claims like that when you're in a situation, just in a room with a few people. You can't make medical claims when you're in a situation. For example, if you're at a gym and you're in the foyer, you can't start to make medical claims in that situation. So there's always going to be people interested in the business as well, but obviously if you make sure that you're using the questionnaires, then you're going to get people to tick whether they're interested in getting some more information about the business. Always make sure the questionnaires are the most powerful part of doing an evening or an event, wherever you are, whether it be tabletop event or a launch or your put baskets. The questionnaires are so powerful. You need to make sure you always have the questionnaires in. And also make sure that you've also got your literature stickers on everything. So whether it's the products or your brochures or your literature, make sure you've got the stickers on. And the best place to get those is Able Labels, and they're very competitively priced, those labels. So after the launch, you need to make sure that you stick around. If it's for a brand new person, make sure you're sticking around to get any questions answered. Encouraging everyone to try the drinks at the end. So it's all about necking the drinks at the end, just pouring a little glass for each one, everybody that's there, and having a try of the drinks. Make that fun. You could put a drop of juice into them as well. It's such a powerful product, that new product. So for people, you can pour some of the gel out, and then you can pour some of the gel with the juice in, with the two flavors. It's a really, really powerful product to help take the taste away of the gel. I mean, I don't mind the taste of the gel anyway. I love it, but for a brand new person trying the gel, it is obviously. I don't know. Can you just put your hands up to make sure that you can hear me? It says my network connection is. Oh, brilliant! Thanks. Sorry about that. And then make sure that you're giving the guests all the information that they need, depending on what they said on the questionnaire. Thank them all for coming. And then if you are doing it for a brand new person, you need to let the host finish the evening off and socialise with their friends and family. If it's for a pamper evening, or a couple of you are doing it, or one person's doing it, obviously, just make it, it's social. Have a glass of wine, prosecco. Let everybody try the products. Some more. You might have products there that you haven't actually spoken about. So when I'm doing a launch, I don't necessarily speak too much about the Sonia range, but I always take it with me and then let people try it at the end. The same with the C9. I always talk about the C9, but if people want to try a little bit of the shape, then that's absolutely fantastic. Joe's going to go through retailing the C9 at the end tonight. And then some top tips here. So it's really important to make sure you're following up. Make sure that everybody does complete the prize draw questionnaire, and then you can give them an aloe lips as a prize, or you can give the sun lips as a prize. Obviously, we've all got loads of free sun lips over the summer. So I've always been giving a sun lips away, because obviously we've got that for free, so you may as well give it away for free. And then agree with your brand new person when you're going to start to invite people to get some more information about the business from the evening. Make sure you've got your diary there as well, so you can put dates down for any follow-up on the launches, and give incentives for people to have follow-on launches for you as well. Make sure you've got your put basket ready for people to take away, and any samples ready for your guests to take home. It's quite nice also to have some little goodie bags for people to take home. I'll show you some pictures of those shortly, but I've got some little Hessian bags that I got from eBay, and it's nice to put 2 or 3 samples in one for people to take home. Or just again, it's just about being creative. You can make up some little Christmas goodie bags. Make sure you place your order immediately and plan your deliveries, so that you're going to get the products out to people as quickly as possible and get that activity onto your 7-day plan. And it's not about just doing this once. It's about practice, and making it exciting and having fun. And the results you're going to get, you don't necessarily going to have massive retail. Some people do, some people don't. It's really, there's no sure way of saying exactly what you're going to get from having an event, but it's about doing the activity. It's all the activity that we do on a daily basis. It's about focusing on the activity, and the results will take care of themselves as long as you're doing enough of that activity. You're going to get new customers. You're going to get retail profits, some more launches, spin-off launches from the events, as long as you make sure that you're doing your questionnaires properly. Forever, but new team members, obviously case credits, and it really is a fun way to earn an income. You need to keep it regular and mix it up. So don't just have one with products from your pack. It's about, you know, being creative. You can do such skincare ones, pamper events, foot spa parties, weight management groups. Fantastic way to do it at the moment to introduce the C9 for people up to the party season and obviously into the new year. Joe's going to go through that. Body wrap parties you could do, coffee mornings, fundraisers. You know, there's so many different things you can be doing at the moment. And then a great way of actually, obviously, people that are established in the business, have been in the business for a while. We got a great text from Phil Jones this week. I have put it into the lifestyle group, and quite a few of the team have already started to get great results from this. It's basically, it's a script. I've actually put it's in the lifestyle group. I'll bring it to the top at the end of this evening. But the script basically goes, hey, it's contacting somebody in, it doesn't matter whether you text them, you Facebook message them, or you call them. It's contacting them in some way, going back through all your receipt books. Doesn't matter how far back. I've been going back. I've looked at some from 5 years ago today, and I've started to send some text out, and I've had some really lovely responses back. So script is, hey, it's Helen here, Helen Tompkinson here. Look, I know you haven't ordered from me for some time with my Forever Business, but I'm placing an order today, and we're on the run up to Christmas, and there's lots of people who are interested in what they might want as part of their Christmas gift ideas. So I thought I'd reach out to you today to see what it is that you might want, so that I can create an order that gives you what you need in good enough time. And literally that's it. And I've had 4 responses back, I think, from 10 texts today. So you're not going to get everybody replying back to you, but 4 responses is really good. And I got 3 orders from those 4 responses. So they're all nice responses, just that 3 people ordered. So 3 out of 10 so far. It might be that I get 2 out of the next 10, you know, but it's about doing that activity, doing it over and over and over again. So that's what I've started doing, and it's from Phil's program, as to see the different results coming through and the success that people are getting from that message is really, really inspiring. So I'll bring it to the top so that you can see it. And, you know, do try it. Just, you know, it's something that you can be doing from home, or just, you know, say, right, I've got 15 minutes now, I'm going to send out 10 texts. It's only copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste, but you just don't know how many customers you're going to get back. So it's really, really, really good top tip. And then another one letter today, in yesterday's task, I'm going to bring this up now. And this was another fantastic top tip. Now, we know we've got the Dear Neighbour letters. They're actually downloaded in the lifestyle page, but this is a great idea for Christmas. So I'm not going to read the whole thing out, but what you can either screenshot it, or I will upload this. It's a PDF. So this is one of Phil's top tips. This is not about typing this letter out. It's about handwriting a letter to your neighbours. And again, doing this in blocks of 10, obviously it might take a while to actually write out 10 of these letters, but I think it really will be worth it. And because it's only yesterday's task, I've not actually had a chance to do it yet, but I'm going to be doing this week. And it's really, again, it's reaching out to people that you don't necessarily know. So hi there. In some ways, I feel a bit embarrassed about writing you this letter, as I don't even know your name, but that's a really good opening. And, you know, I think people are really going to take notice of this. And again, now I've seen some success already. Make sure you insert your name, and you really need to make sure that this is handwritten. And you can't copy, you can't actually copy and paste it, so because it's a PDF. So you've got the script here, but you need to make sure that you handwrite them. And I would recommend that, as Phil says, do them in blocks of 10. Obviously, depending on where you live. I've only got 4 neighbours, but I'm going to go back to some of my old neighbours with this letter. Don't. Again, his recommendations is that you don't put your website on. You'll actually see that Forever actually isn't mentioned at all. You're not going to add any flyers to it. Don't stick anything to it at all. You're not going to add your cards to it. And you can see, as I said, Forever isn't absolutely mentioned, but basically you're offering a freebie. and everybody wants a freebie. Now, again, you can use the sun lips or a lips or whatever you decide to actually give away, but you're just creating that interest, and I'm sure that you're going to get a lot of responses from this letter because everybody loves the freebie, and it's not actually, because you've not actually mentioned what it's all about, you know, you're basically creating curiosity. I love this letter. So I will upload it for you into the lifestyle page after the webinar this evening. But make sure that, you know, if you do it, I think it's fantastic letter, but make sure you do, he recommends that you do handwrite it because people can see then that it's personalized. So it's a fantastic idea, again, to create some interest into your products. So you're inviting them either to come to your house, or get them to invite you around to there, so you can go through the brochures, go through the products, and then, you know, even if they don't want to order, then you can then show them the basket that they can try for a couple of days. So there's so many different things that you can get from this letter. It's absolutely fantastic. I love it. Okay, so the second way we're going to go through this evening of different methods of retailing is your pup baskets, pup pamper hampers, animal pet care hampers. You know, doesn't matter what you call it. Basically, it's either a basket of products or a bucket of products that you're going to lend to people for a few days. It's a really fantastic way. The best way to find out about our products is to use them. And you're not asking for any obligation from people. You're just literally wanting their feedback. So it's a 2 to 3 day trial. And as I said, there's lots of different, you gear it to actually who you're lending it to, whether it be women, men, skincare, animal lovers, some of people going on holiday, sports people. You just gear it to the individual people that you're lending it to. Now I can't do the next slide. Here we go. So you can see there on the left-hand side all the products that are in the standard pup. You can actually buy the pup as a product, or you can basically just put the baskets together individually, which I think at the moment is best, especially with Christmas coming up and Christmas shopping, is the best way to actually put the baskets together. So some different examples here of different baskets and different relating the products together for people. I'm going to bring up now the different ideas that I put into the lifestyle group a few days ago about how you can put different things together for Christmas. And these, you know, there's some fantastic ideas, and it's about relating, bundling the products together, and about, you know, relating the products together. So, for example, don't put the mask powder into your baskets unless you're actually putting the activator in as well, because the two products have got to go together. Some fantastic examples here of little products that are bundled together. I love these little bags. You get them from eBay. I bought some quite a few years ago, and I've still got some left now. And I've actually put some bundles together like this, the sanitizer and the lips, and they're just, my bags are literally just a perfect size to actually put any of the essential oils in. And you know, people, you know, if people look at the price of the essential oils, they might think they are expensive to start with, but you've got to remember at the moment they're buy one get one free, so you can actually sell them for half price. So, you know, it's a great idea for Christmas. They're lovely Christmas presents. I think it's fantastic. And at the same time, make sure when you're having your events to have these burning, have the oils burning so that people can smell them. I had people around for coffee a couple of weeks ago, and I had the lemon burning. And as they walked in the door, they said, "Oh, what's that gorgeous smell?" And, you know, so from that, I did sell a lemon oil and a carrier. So, you know, make sure that, you know, again, you're being creative. So you're burning the oils when you're having the launches. If you're doing events, you can buy the diffusers that you don't have to necessarily burn. You can just plug in. So there's lots of different things. If I know Sheila's on this evening, if she can just post in the lifestyle group under these Christmas pictures, the link that she sent me for the diffuser that she plugs in. I think it's a lovely one. I haven't actually bought it yet, but I'm going to. So because it may be at some events that you've got to do your I can't remember what they call it now. You've got to fill a form in to hazards. It may be that you can't actually burn the oils, but you can actually use plug-in diffusers. So that's quite a nice way of actually people to smell the essential oils. But it's bundling the products together. So you've got a lips there with a sunscreen. You know, you've got the shave and the Pride. So you can bundle all these products together, and you can put them into your basket and relate the different products for people for Christmas presents. So there's lots of different ideas. If you click on this link in the lifestyle page in the pictures, so you just go into pictures, click on albums, and they're all in there. You can get a loafer with the bath jelly. That's a really lovely one. You've got a little essential oil packet here. You can put some candles with it. So many lovely ideas here. Fantastic. There's also a link underneath at the bottom for where you can get the baubles, which you can just put, they're empty, that you've just put together. You can put your own little bit of ribbon on them, and then you can put the products in. So you've got here at the top here, you could do something like this with the lips, or you could put some chocolates in it. There's so many different ideas. I just think it's fantastic. You can make up some sporty ones. You can do a C90 one there with a shake. You can also do, there's one here, nice, another one there with the lips. You can give those, you can actually put these into your puck baskets for, saying thank you for trying these products for a few days. There's another lovely one there. You could do a little mug with the blossom tea. I love this one here, where you've got the bauble, which you buy, as I said, you buy the baubles, the links here, and you can put these light up lip glosses in. I just think they're gorgeous. I love those, and it's a great way of, if you're in an event for Christmas lighting. You could also, there's some Prosecco glasses here. You could put the lips in as well. It's a great way of lighting up. I think that's a great one. Lovely. I love those different ideas there. But there's lots of different ideas. If you've got any of your own, just please add the pictures into this group, and then it's helping everybody else to get some fantastic ideas for Christmas. But have a look in there, and and just be creative with the different things that you're doing. So you could add these baubles into these baskets that you're doing as a thank you. So you could maybe when you're doing this one here, you could put you could put some, put the baubles, put the RG Plus into the baubles. You put lips in the baubles. You can put lots of different ideas where you can put some freebies in, some giveaways, and you just got to be creative with these packets. Some different giveaways here. You can put protein bars as a giveaway. You box, and people are trying the Sonia skincare range. Some little chocolates in, like Deb said yesterday. She'd got some that she'd packaged up. The going back to these, she packaged up some little packets like this. She'd done one with some Sonia range. She'd done one with the jelly like this. She'd also done one. She had one with the Aroma Spa collection. She got the shower gel wrapped up like this, and then some chocolates with it as well. Just these chocolates aren't expensive like this. Here you've got some little Father Christmases. Just be creative. You could be, all those are really, quite nice for giveaways for, if you've got kids at school, you can be giving them to the teachers. If you give them teachers Christmas presents, again, just be creative with all the products that we've got. If you know anybody that's having a baby or got a baby, put some little freebies in again. You could put a toy in, some chocolates or a bib. And again, you could put all these into like a little basket, which has got like a nice, I know yesterday at the event that Debs was doing, there was a store that had little flannels, which were all baby flannels. You could put something like that in. They were really, really cheap. Again, you can look at getting going to your local pound shop, eBay. There's so many different places where you can get cheap things nowadays. So who are you actually going to give these baskets out to? Well, absolutely everyone. There's a list here. The list is endless. There's there isn't anybody that you couldn't actually get these baskets out to. Absolutely everyone. All your family, friends, neighbours. Once you've actually sent that Dear Neighbour letter out, the Christmas Dear letter out, you could be then letting them borrow a basket of products for a few days. Work colleagues, make sure that you're using the products at work so people can create that curiosity. Mobile therapists, make sure that, if you're a mobile therapist, talk to mobile therapists, make sure that you gear your basket towards them. It may be that you just lend them the Sonia range or the Fleur de Jouvence range. Again, it doesn't have to be the baskets from the individual products that's in the puck basket. You just make sure that you gear it to actually who you're lending it to. Karen's fantastic products for all her animal friends. She's got some fantastic team members through doing that. It's absolutely endless. So again, be creative, and just basically you're saying to them there's no obligation, but you just really, really value their feedback. And you could also, I know Sheila does this, she's got a little notebook in her baskets that she puts out, and so it lets people put comments in there, so she's getting testimonials all the time, because remember, facts tell, stories sell. So the average spend from a puck basket, again, some people will place a 0 order, some people might place a £50 order. It's totally, It will change with every single time you get the basket out, but the average spend is around £25 to £40. So 1 in 5 people will place an order for other products from the brochure as well. So make sure you're getting the brochure in there. But it's about just getting the baskets out. Focus on your activity. Don't focus on the results that's coming through. Just keep focusing on getting at least one basket out twice a week. If you can, getting 2 baskets out twice a week, that's 4 times a week it's going out. That's 16 times a month you're getting the basket out. Because remember, the basket's working for you while you're maybe at work or you're doing other things. So results that you can expect, you're going to obviously get more customers. Not, as I said, not everybody will place an order. Make sure you are looking after those customers properly and you're actually putting them into your 1 to 31 file, and you're following them through the whole time. You know, I'm just as you know, in the past I have not necessarily followed absolutely every customer up, so I have lost customers, which is why I think that text for me is just brilliant. And you know, the lovely comments I've had back, I'm quite pleased this afternoon. So you know, but it's so important to make sure that from day one you are looking after those customers properly, so you never actually lose a customer. You will lose customers along the way, obviously. We all have to do that and focus on that, but that's just part of what we do. But if we make sure that we're looking after our customers properly from day one, then the least customers will lose. So I'm going to hand over to Jo now, and she's going to take us through the rest of this evening. Over to you, Jo.
Thanks, Helen. That's great. Some great tips there. So, hi everybody. I'm going to be taking you through the power of 20 gel drinkers. So, you know, focusing on getting 20 gel drinkers gives you cash flow to cover the cost of different things. If you've got 20 gel drinkers, you're going to have constant profit coming into your business, because those people are going to need to reorder from you every month or every other month, depending on how much they order from you. So, you know, the cash that these orders, that could pay for trainings and success days, it could pay for your phone bills or petrol, your marketing materials that you need for your business, books and DVDs, or just your own personal use products and new products to try yourself. So, you know, use your profit from the products to pay for the things that you need for your business or to pay for your own products, so you're not paying for it then out of your own pocket. So you get a lot of people saying that they can't afford to do the trains or can't afford to get what they need. Well, we just need to help you then to, you know, do your 4K credits retailing by helping you get your 20 gel drinkers, and that's going to help you make the profit that you need to pay for these things. It builds your belief that the business works, it builds your belief that you can do it, and it helps more people be healthy. The more people you've got drinking this drink, the more happy customers you're going to get, the more testimonials you're going to get into your customer groups, and the happier everybody's going to be. And it helps you lead by example. And if you can do it, you can then show your team how to do it, and you'll feel really pleased with that. And then customers often join your business. If you've got a really good customer, there's a really good chance, if you ask them, not everybody will say to you, I want to join. You need to let them know that there is a income opportunity for them. But yeah, definitely customers do join your business. Okay, so don't sell one, sell 3. The reason we say that is because, you know, it takes 6 to 8 weeks to actually get into your system and start doing something for you. It does depend on who's taken it and for what reasons, and we obviously can't give any medical claims. But it's a natural product. It takes time to get into your system. You know, most people are not going to get any benefit out of one bottle, so it's a waste of your time selling one bottle, and it's a waste of their time and money trying one bottle. So I always suggest 3 drinking gels for the full 60-day trial. So, you know, one bottle lasts approximately 3 weeks. Some people drink more, some people drink less. So your if somebody purchases 3 bottles, it's going to last for 60 days, which is your 60-day money-back guarantee. Okay, we have the loyalty card, so you could have a loyalty card every time they buy a bottle. You stamp the loyalty card, and then once you've got 10 stamps, then you can give them a free gift, or they can have a free bottle, you know, whatever it is you decide you want to do, and they've got more chance of coming back to you. So it's stress the money back guarantee. So, you know, what I would say to them is, look, it's up to you, you know, see if it'll work for you. You won't know till you give it a try. It's got a 60-day money back guarantee. If you don't feel any difference or any benefits within the 60 days, you're entitled to your money back. So you can fall back on that. And like I said, one bottle is just a waste of time and money. So, you know, I would, if they're struggling to purchase 3, if they're struggling financially to purchase 3, You can look at purchasing 2, or even sometimes, you know, they just say, look, I just want the 1. I will say, well, that's fine, but I'll know that you're going to be running out of that bottle at this point. Is it okay that I bring you the next one? So you're telling them that you're going to bring them the next one. So they're still going to be drinking 3 bottles, but they're just not going to purchase them all in one go. And what you can also do is, if they purchase 2 or 3 bottles, you can give them a gift. So if they purchase 2 bottles, you might give them a tooth gel, smaller gift. If they purchase 3, you might give them a slightly bigger gift. Rather than giving a discount because it's taking away your profit, you can give them a gift to say thank you for purchasing 3 at a time. So the monthly profit that you're going to get from 20 regular gel drinkers. Now, not everybody does drink 2 bottles a month. You might have a really good customer that drinks 2 bottles a month. So this is just an example based on that. So if you're assistant supervisor and getting your 5%, 20 gel drinkers to you is £272 profit every single month. Supervisor, 280. Assistant manager, £292.80, and manager, £305.60. Now this is just on the drinking gels. This is, you know, if you've got drinking gel customers, you're obviously going to have other customers buying other things. This is just purely on the drinking gels. Now if you're doing this, 20 gel drinkers, 2 bottles a month, you might have some people that buy 3 at a time, some buy 1 at a time, so you might have, you know, different variations, but altogether this is your 4 case credits done every single month without worrying about it. This is obviously going to take time to build up. This is not something that's going to happen overnight. It really is up to you, you know, how quickly you build this, but it, you know, it's possible to have 20 and more. Okay, so profit per gel customer in 1 year. So if they're drinking 60 mils a day, 1 bottle is 16.66 portions. In 1 year, a customer will consume drinking 60 mils will consume 22 bottles. So you can see here the different variations of depending on where you are on the marketing plan to what the profit is. So if you're assistant supervisor, that's £142.56 profit. Personal discount £19.80 and total profit £162.36. So the personal discount is your extra 5% off. The retail profit is your 30%. The personal discount is your extra %. So adding together, you get your total profit. So you can see there, supervisor, what you get, assistant manager, and once you're manager, it's £216 profit over the year. So 20 gel drinkers would be £3,484.80 profit at supervisor level, and 20 gel drinkers gives you 4 cc's on a monthly basis. Okay, so we're going to go on to the C9. So why? You know, why retailer C9? Well, it's a high case credit value. 1 C9 is just under half a case credit. So just, you know, purchase, you know, just moving a couple of these or a few of these a month is really going to help you do your 4 as a minimum. So it's a great profit margin. So you can see here, assistant supervisor level, your profit is £30.14. So it's really good profit. For every C9, you're going to make 30 quid. And then your extra 5% is £3.94. That gives you £34.08 profit altogether. You can see there the different variations. Supervisor, you get a little bit more with your 8%. Assistant manager with your 13%. And at manager, you're going to make £44.33 of every C9 that you move. Okay, so it's a massive profit margin. You know, so try not to give a discount, you know, off the C9. You can offer a free product, you know, offer something else that they might be interested in as a thank you for purchasing the C9. You could offer them discounts if they decide to get more than 1 person involved. You know, there's lots of different ways that you can do this, but, you know, speak to your upline and we can help you with that. So, you know, during the C9, you know, it's 9 days to really get to know your customer. Okay, during that 9 days, you should be in touch with your customer every single day, checking how they are, making sure that they know what they're doing, making sure that you're keeping in touch with them to find out how they're getting on, how they're feeling, and exactly what's happening. So over those 9 days, you're really going to get to know them. You're going to be talking to them, finding out, you know, what's going on. You're going to get to know them personally, which is going to help you and lead on to other things. It's a popular topic of conversation, especially at this time of year. All anybody's talking about is getting into that little black dress for the Christmas party. You know, everybody is trying to lose pounds now for Christmas. It's a really great time to be promoting a C9. But it's really, really essential that you've done it yourself so you can actually promote this and talk about it and talk about the benefits. Ongoing referrals, so once you've got somebody doing it, you can ask them, who do you know that might want to do it with you, or who do you know now because you've got great benefits that might want to have a go and do this for themselves. So always ask people for referrals. It's a chance to showcase other products. If you're getting to know that person, you might find out from a conversation with them on day 3 that it's really helping the skin. You might find out then they've got a skin condition, and then you can recommend that the Propolis cream, and they might want to give that a try. Obviously, you've got to be really careful. Don't make any medical claims, but you know, they can give it a go and see if it helps them. So by talking to them, you're going to find out these other things and other ways that you can help them. As a chance to showcase a business, so a lot of people join the business from the product, especially after the C9. If it's something that's really massively worked for them and they're really happy, why would they not want to look at the business, and why would they not want to look at making an income from this? But you have to ask them, because they won't know there is an income opportunity unless you tell them. Okay, so how to make a C9 sale. So you need to do the C9 yourself, like I've said, and understand the program and the products. Now, even if you don't want to lose weight, that's absolutely fine. You know, this is about cleansing. This is about feeling better and having more energy. It's a kickstart to being healthy. So it's not just about losing the weight. I wouldn't at all focus on the weight. I would focus on how you feel and your measurements. I wouldn't focus on the weight at all. So even if we've got plenty of people in the team who don't need to lose the pounds, but have still done the C9, so they can understand it, see how they feel. And they might not necessarily done days 1 and 2, and they might have consumed more calories throughout the C9. Obviously, we can help you with that if that's what you need to do. So market it well and document your whole journey. So social media is fantastic for promoting it. Now, I wouldn't try and sell it on social media. Don't go posting, I'm selling this at this price. You know, you don't want to be trying to sell anything on Facebook, on social media. But what you can do is document what you're doing. Just really, really excited now. I'm starting my C9 tomorrow. I'm on day 1, and then just tell people how you're feeling. So just post in general, post about how you're feeling, and people will be interested in that. They won't read it if you're just trying to sell it to them. Remember all the benefits. It's a cleanse. It's not all about the weight loss, like I've already said. You could have a group cleanse and buddy up. So if you've got somebody interested in doing it, you know, why don't you get a few friends? Let's do it all together. Let's make this exciting. Let's make this interesting, and all do it together to motivate and to support each other. If you get 3 friends to do it, you know, you could get your C9 for free. You know, who's not going to want to do that? Put them into the VIP customer page and cleanse page. If you're not sure about that, then ask one of us and we can make sure that you're in there, and you can put your customers in there as well. This is a support group, so you can, for customers and potential customers, that can help them through the process and see how other people are getting on. And now, if somebody's interested, if you think that they might be interested potentially in the business opportunity after they've done the C9, or if they just really want a discount off the C9 and off other products, then you can sign them up with the online application form. As a Novus customer, they will get 15% off the price of the C9, and then they'll get 15% off all the products after that. If they then want to go on to be involved in the business, then you can let them know how they can move forward with that. So I wouldn't necessarily do that with everybody. You're obviously in the business to make a profit and to make money. I would do that on the people that are maybe serious and you think you know, would be good or are looking for that extra income. Carry the box everywhere. Something Phil says, take the box with you to the coffee shop when you're going for coffee. If you're meeting somebody, put it on a table so everybody can see it. Take it with you. If you're going to visit a friend, take the box, and she'll say, well, what's that? Well, I'm just dropping this C9 off to somebody after here. I just didn't want to leave it in the car because it's really good stuff. It's just going to get you into conversations with people and talking about that. The power of the hand blender. This is something that we learnt at Success Day, one of the Success Days this year, where this lady was really promoting the scene, and she was doing it herself, and she worked in an office environment where she had different kitchens in the office building. Now what she would do is she would take frozen berries, put them in the freezer, and then at her lunch break she would take a hand blender and mix up the berries with the shake, so it's really, really noisy, so everybody's like, oh my god, what is that noise she's making? And it's getting people, you know, looking, what is it she's doing, what is that? And it's getting you into the conversation then. That's all you want people to say is, what is that you're doing, to get into that conversation, to try and create some interest. Okay, so customer service is key. So, you know, look after every customer personally. You want to build a rapport with your customers, and you really, really want to look after them. Don't just sell them a C9 and say, off you go and get on with it, and let me know how you get on, because that's not personal, that's not looking after somebody, and that's not really helping them. You've got more chance of helping them and getting referrals if you look after them properly. So add them into the Facebook cleanse page and go through the C9 properly before they start. Now, the only way you're going to be able to go through this with them is if you've done it. So you need to make sure that you've done it and you know what you're talking about. So if you've not yet done the fit training with Louise Riley, I suggest that you get onto that. There's still dates that you can get booked onto, so you can learn you know, how to do this properly, and how to promote it, and how to look after your customers. So it's always great that we recommend a pre-cleanse. A pre-cleanse is cutting down. So before they start the C9, it's cutting down on the sweet stuff, cutting down on maybe the caffeine or the alcohol or whatever. It's just getting ready to start the C9. Otherwise, it can be quite drastic. You could get them drinking a little bit, you know, 30 mils a day of the gel a few days before. So it's like pre-cleansing and getting prepared and getting ready. You want to go through the shake bottle and the components. You know, it's quite complicated. Not everybody knows what that shake is for, and the bottom bit, and where you put your tablets and where you put the shake. So you just need to explain it to people and what you do with it. You need to tell them about every single product and what those products do. Tell them about the free foods. The free foods are fantastic. So, you know, you could be doing your C9, but you could be eating as much free food, you know, as you want. There's some really good stuff in there. So you want to tell them about that. That really, really helps me through the days. Give them examples of 600, 800 calorie meals, and there's loads of examples on the website. So if you're subscribed to Forever Knowledge, you will automatically have your Forever Fit website, and there's loads of examples on there. There's loads on YouTube. So help them with it. Help them decide what it is that they're going to eat, and get them prepared before they get started. Make sure you go through days 1 and 2 and tell them it's going to be tough. You want to tell them that they don't want to be doing it on a busy day. They don't want to be doing any heavy exercise. They want to be doing it on days 1 and 2, on days where they're going to be chilled out, relaxed, and not running around you know, too much, because they're not going to have a lot of energy. So you want to be straight with them and let them know, and then tell them about days 3 to 9 and what goes on there, and how they should be feeling and what they should be doing. So you want to go through it step by step. You want to tell them when they're measuring, what days they're going to be measuring up, measure before, days 3, 6, 9, and record all the results in the book. Go through the book with them so they know exactly what they're doing. Now, if they're willing to take before and after pictures, fantastic. Now, you know, just say to them, look, even just for your own benefit, take a before picture, take an after picture, so you can see the difference, okay? Because it might not always be about the weight, but it's about how you feel. It's about the inches and that you're going to be losing. So take the before and after pictures. If you want to post them in any of the pages or even on your own page, that's great. But even if it's just for yourself, just make sure you take the pictures. Okay, so strike whilst the iron's hot. So the fortune is in the follow-up. So always, always, always follow up. So day 6 post cleanse plan. So once they're on day 6, you want to then be talking to them about what happens next. The C9 is a kickstart to healthy living, healthy eating. So you want to be telling them what happens next. You know, ask what they liked about the C9 and explain which product gave them that result. You know, so if they, you know, feel like they have more energy, that, you know, they might want to carry on with the gel drink. If they just like the shake, they like the taste of it, you know, well, you might just want to carry on with that. Not everybody's going to want to carry on to the FIT program, but if you do this right and you speak to them and find out what it is that they liked about it, you could then maybe speak to them about carrying on and sticking with that product or maybe a few of the products, and so you retain that customer. Has anybody else noticed a difference in you? Most people have somebody's going to have said to them, wow, you know, you're looking great, your skin's glowing, or, you know, they'll notice some sort of difference. Ask them, because not everyone's going to remember that, not everyone's going to think like that, but, you know, just prompt them to ask the question. Offers for ongoing referrals, you know, any sort of offers, you know, to get them to give you referrals, you know, whatever it is. It might just be a free gift, a discount off of something for them. Post-cleanse products, so it could be the gel, the shake, the Garcinia, the Therm. Again, just check with them what it is that they like. They might want to carry on to the FIT program. You need to tell them, you need to show them, especially if they've got a bit more weight to lose. There's no point in doing the C9 and then just going back to the way they were before, because it's not going to help them. They're going to feel great for the 9 days, but then if they're just going to go back to their old habits, you know, what is the point? It may just be that they want to do the C9 for the party season. That's absolutely fine. You'll know that. Okay, so you know that that's fine, that's what they want. But yeah, speak to them about what it is that they're looking for, and turn each C9 customer into a gel drinker if you can, and a shake user. So just going back to the Christmas theme, you know, it's just really great, few ideas of what you can do. So actually last Christmas, my brother really was interested in the shake, so that is what he got. He got the shake for his Christmas. So you know, you can wrap it up really nicely for them, you know, make it look really good. So just think, you know, what can I give if somebody's interested in being healthy and losing a bit of weight? Who do you know, and what can you give this Christmas from the C9 products that's really going to help them? And there's some products in here which are great for the party season and great for feeling good and helping with recovery. So you've got the lean, the Forever Lean. It's not actually in the C9, but it is one of our, it used to be in our FIT program, but if you look at Forever Lean, this is absolutely fantastic. If you take 2 Forever Lean before you go out and 2 when you get home after you've been out on a night, it's great for helping prevent that hangover the next day. As most of you know, I've been away the weekend. It's been my mum's birthday, so we were out on Friday, and on Saturday morning, the first thing I did was have a shake. I had a shake, it's giving you vitamins, minerals, it's helping you feel better, and also the gel. Drinking the gel helps settle the stomach as well. So there's lots of different ways, you know, that you can help people get through the party season and actually feel great. I'm pretty sure without these products, I really wouldn't have felt good on Saturday at all, and I was absolutely fine, a little bit tired, but absolutely fine. Okay, so customer care. So you want to keep good records. You want to make sure that you've got everyone's contact details. Now, you know, if you're looking after your customers properly, you're going to know personal details about them and family details. You're going to know when their birthday is. It's a really good touch to, you know, you're looking after these people. They're coming back to you every month. Send them a birthday card, Christmas cards. Know when their family's birthdays are. You can send them a message. You know, keep it really, really personal. Write down details of when you last spoke to them, what was happening with the kids, and when were they going on holiday. So you know that. You know then when you can talk to them about the holiday products. So if you know your customer, you're going to know what to be saying to them next time you speak to them. You always keep track of products purchased and why. So you can either do this by having a 1 to 31 little file. You could have the customer care sheets that we use in your own 1 to 31 files. There's different ways that you can do it depending on what it is, you know, how you prefer to do it. Follow-up details, so you need to make sure that you record everything. Follow your customers through the 1 to 31 file. So if you're using the 1 to 31 file, you want the customer sheets. They've got all the details on there. If you've got a customer you've got to ring back next month, then they go into December. In that date, you know then you've got to follow up on that date, so you never miss speaking to a customer. If they're on the C9, so follow up after days, normal products, follow up after days 3, 10 and 20 days. This is more maybe for the drinks. So if you've got a new gel drinker, you want to be speaking to them maybe after 3 days. You first want to check that they're drinking it, because I've definitely had customers that I've phoned up, oh, that's still in the cupboard, or I've not got that out yet, I've got that open. So you want to check first that they've started it, follow up after 3 days, check how they're getting on, then days 10 and days 20. So these are for, you know, the regular products that they're going to be consuming. If it's like a cream, you're obviously going to follow up after a few days, but then that might be a little bit longer before you follow up again, because it's going to last them quite a long time. With the C9, you want to follow up on days 1, 3, 6 and 9, but also keep in touch with them regular, especially if they're in the customer groups, in the cleanse groups, and get them to contribute into their how they're feeling. You're going to be really keeping in touch with them anyway. And don't leave customers waiting for orders. You know, if you've got, you know, orders coming in, place your orders, don't wait, because, you know, the quicker you get the products to your customers, the quicker they're going to get using them, the quicker they're going to be reordering, the quicker you're going to get referrals, and the better it is for your business. So don't keep them waiting too long. As soon as you've got a minimum £50 order, which is what you need, I would put the order through for them. You'll get, you know, if you're new in the business, you will get used to this, or what works best for you, and your customers will get used to knowing when you're going to be placing your orders if you're really, really organised. So a simple text or call to see how they're doing, and go the extra mile. You never know, you know, you might have a diamond, you know, sat there, you don't know until you ask them. Okay, so the customer is king. So remember the products that they really, recommend the products that they really need. Don't just go recommending everything. Find out what it is that they're looking for, find out what it is that they're interested in, and then you can recommend the right product for that person. It's all about getting to know them and recommending what they need. Encourage use for the full 60 days. So remember, they've got the 60-day money-back guarantee. Don't worry about that, because only one person's ever come back to me for anything. It was just the pouches. She didn't like the taste of the pouches for the holiday, so she didn't like that. But that's, you know, in all the years, you know, that's great. You know, so don't worry too much about that. It's there to, you know, to help. And say thank you, like I said, you know, cards, text, emails, you know, thank your customers. A recent thing that I've heard is inputting a thank you letter or a thank you card into your orders now, on the run up to Christmas. I think that was Phil Jones. So just thanking all your customers, you know, it's nice, they'll feel good. So a written card or a written letter, you know, whatever it is in their orders will make them feel great. Offer a pup drop. So if you've got a customer that has not had a pup drop before, offer a pup drop tailored to their needs. If they have had a pup drop, then, you know, offer skincare or offer, you know, something else that they might not have tried. And so just because somebody's had a pup drop before doesn't mean that you can't let them try other products. And just remember that lending somebody one product to try is a pup drop. If they're trying a product, that is a pup drop. So it doesn't need to be a basket full of products for them to try something new. Reward for loyalty with extra products. So I've just dropped off a really good order to a regular customer of mine while I was back up in Yorkshire. I'd done that this morning, and I popped in a couple of little extra products for her. Rather than giving a discount, I put in some extra products for her to say thank you for being such a good customer. Communicate about new products. Now this is easy if you've got your own Facebook group that you can share about new products. If you don't, you need to think about different ways. You need to tell them when you're dropping off orders, or you can email them, message them, but just keep your customers up to date about any new products that are coming in. And build rapport and trust. You can only do this by having general conversation with them, generally caring about them and the families, and really looking after them well.
Brilliant, thanks Jo, absolutely fantastic. So I hope everyone's got some tips from this evening to bring in the products and your shopping evenings or your shopping experiences, what part of the day you're doing them. But it's you know, why would you want people to shop from somebody else's shop when you can get them to shop from your own shop? So really focusing on talking to people about what products they can get for their Christmas presents. And obviously, you know, as we said at the beginning of this evening, so make sure that you are using more products, trying one new product with every single order that you place. Even if you've been in the business a while, keep adding to the products that you're particularly using. So make sure you take a screenshot of the homework for this evening so it goes onto your 7-day plan. Make sure that you've got your files in place and they're up to date, your planning system. Make sure that you're talking to people about the opportunity as well as the products. Make sure that you're doing your personal development. I think a lot of people that are on the webinar this evening have actually signed up for the Angela Lufton and Nick Pigeon program that starts in a couple of days. So really looking forward to doing that. I know Joe and Sheila did the first one and they got so much from it. So I'm really excited that quite a lot of us are doing the second one. And we're going to get lots of ideas and tips from that as well. If you haven't, you do have until midnight to actually sign up to that. Message me or Joe and we'll send you across the link. Make sure that you are doing your 7-day plans every single week. You know, it's so important to be doing these plans that you know exactly who you're speaking to about the opportunity, who you're speaking to about the products, what you're doing, what activity are you doing to create new customers, what activity are you doing for your prospecting your prospects. So make sure you're doing those 7-day plans and, you know, get them across to me and Joe and we can help you tweak them. We can help you plan a review with them. And then book your next training and event. So as Joe said, there's lots of trainings in the diary. If you go on to Forever UK Tickets, you'll see the dates of the head office trainings, the dates of your local trainings, what's going on, product trainings, sports and fitness trainings, and the C9 training, and also the Sonia training, the makeup and skincare training. So there's, just look up there on UK events for that. Also the first weekend in December is the Success Express weekend. Again, there's quite a few people already booked to go on that. So again, if you're not sure where to get to, that is the same website, so you can get your tickets from there. And then going into the new year, we'll obviously be promoting different trainings coming up into the new year. But have a fantastic week, everyone. Make sure that you're creating your shopping events and get everyone focused on products for Christmas. So have a great week, everyone, and really look forward to speaking to you all soon. So thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Helen. Bye, everyone.
Bye.